Hey, it's Dave White with Quad City Safety. You probably can't see my mouth move because it's the new normal with COVID-19 and wearing masks. Question that's come up quite a bit is people getting fogging. So fogging in the glasses. And basically, as we exhale, obviously we have moisture, and a lot of people are wearing procedural type masks, maybe N95s. So the first thing that we have is we're basically have vents that come up, so obviously that's where we're getting the fogging problem. Remembering why things fog. Why they can fog is, okay, me as kind of a, I'll call myself, portly cut or whatever. So let's say my body heats up. I'm going to start perspiring and I can create fog that way, just basically off of moisture off my body. As we had originally mentioned, if I'm wearing a face mask or whatever and I exhale. Other issues where you can have is I'm coming from a dry area into a high level of humidity, maybe at a lower temperature. I'm going to see fogging there. Let's say I come from a higher temperature to a lower temperature. I'm going to see fogging there. And all that is just moisture moving back and forth. And so when we look to go find the answer to that issue on fogging, it starts with, we can do it with a glass. So when we say we can do it with a glass, is most of the most inexpensive safety glasses that are out there are very basic. So they don't have things like coating. So what you're always looking for is a glass that'll say that it has an anti-fog, or a lot of times it'll have AF in the part number, to where it actually has a treatment. And there's a bunch of them out there. Most every manufacturer has one. Some are better than others. But the thing is it is basically an exterior treatment. The proper terminology would be hydrophobic. So it doesn't allow water to kind of settle on it or pushes it away. And that's what kind of gives it that anti-fog capability. Sometimes we can have just a regular lens wipe. Just a lot of your regular lens wipes that you'll buy have, a little bit of anti-fog capabilities. So as we clean the glass, it basically leaves a little bit of that anti-fog residue. The problem is you're going to get very limited. I mean, no sooner than you're done, that's kind of dies out. Then you kind of have some other aftermarket wipes have anti-fogging capabilities, and again, those are also wipes that we can pull out, and we're basically putting that onto the glass. The one thing that we do know that it does last a little bit longer than just your old-fashioned cleaning wipe. The problem is they can be fairly expensive, and again, at some point in time, you're going to lose that capability. We don't suggest that you use these with prescription type glasses a lot of times, because some of the prescription glasses have coatings on there that once you use these anti-fog coatings, it'll make it kind of hazy or not a real clear line of sight. The final thing that we wanted to talk about is mixture of coatings. So if you're looking for something that's highly scratch resistant, typically you're not going to pair that with something that has the anti-fog capabilities. When we have, whether it's the original coating or these aftermarket coatings, is again, that's on the outside, and you have other coatings that kind of battle against each other. So when we're looking for anti-fog, there's a lot of things to take into account. But if that's something that you're having an issue with, a lot of times it's trial and error, and we would be glad to help you with that just by contacting Quad City Safety. Thank you.